book. Fuck. What's up, everybody? I don't know for those y'all that's aware, shoot. LA, we just had a crazy ass earthquake. That shit is scared shit out of me. So I'm gonna use that for my excuse for being late. Fuck that. What have we done now? Oh, where's the? Go ahead and hit 1 up in the chat if you can hear me. Again, like I said, if you can hear me in the chat, go ahead and hit 1. Cool. All right. I'm gonna try. It's look like the only one in here now is you, Takari. I'm trying to give people a little bit more time before I start on it, but shoot. Say less. Hit me up with some of them trades sometimes. Hell, I don't even know how to work. That's one thing I never really got up into, crypto. I be having a lot of folks always hit me up about it. I be thinking they scammers and shit, so I don't never do it. Oh. Whoa, what just happened right there? Some crazy shit just happened. Can y'all see? Y'all can see my screen, right? I don't know why it look weird like this, but yeah, let me know if y'all can see my screen. Damn. Give me some ones in the chat for the people that's in there if you can see my screen, because I'm trying to share my screen with y'all. It looks like I'm going through a tunnel. What do you mean by it looks like you're going through a tunnel? Oh, okay. That's what my shit. Never mind. I already know what you're talking about. That's what my screen is looking like too. I don't know why it's doing that. But let me try to pull up the slides though. That's what I don't know why this shit doing that. Hmm. This shit's so weird. Um. All right, so this what I need because like this is my first time ever doing something like this. So when I pull down when I pull up my PowerPoint, let me know if you can see the PowerPoint once I pull it up, so I can know that y'all can see the screen. Like if you see the PowerPoint, press hit one. If you don't, hit two. Um, I got the PowerPoint up right now. So ooh shit. Could y'all see when I pulled up the PowerPoint? Yeah, yeah, because I had brought it back up. I was trying to make sure, like, once I do pull the PowerPoint up, y'all can see it. Once I bring up YouTube again, it's gonna stop showing it. So, let's see. I got two people up in here. I'm about to just go ahead and probably just about to get ready to just go ahead and start it. So once the thing is once I'm on the PowerPoint, I'm not gonna really be able to see what y'all saying in the chat really. So that's the crazy part. I don't know how to like have that up plus the PowerPoint. That's the crazy thing. All right though. So I'm about to go ahead and just like I said, start on it. All right, so what's up, big lad niggas? Y'all know how it is. Y'all know my intro and stuff like that. Really ain't got to do it for you, but you know. But for anybody, if any kind of possibility, anybody else, stumbled across this chat and stuff like that, and you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like the video. If you come your glass in, like the video. Don't just be looking, bad nigga. Mess with your boy on the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? Um, and of course, you know what I'm saying. If you're feeling it like that, you make sure you share with your glad friends. But on today's video, we will be covering Power Book 2 Ghost. And this one right here is titled Power versus Power Book 2. Will Tariq meet the same fate? And also, I'm going to be doing a trailer analysis. So, what exactly does I mean with this trailer analysis? So, basically, when I was scrolling on Instagram, like probably 3 days ago, I noticed that the Stars Power page they they posted a video and they literally had like the two trailers side by like well not side by side. The Power Book 2 Ghost last 5 episode trailer was at the top and the original Power was at the bottom. So and they were just playing the trailer with the same song. Cause I that's another thing that I definitely noticed the similarities to is that they used the exact same song. So they used the same song as the original Power for the last 5 episodes of the show. So that's one, parallel that I definitely caught. And then after looking at it even further, I noticed that even like it's like a lot of subliminal messages that's in it because like it has a lot of symbolism and similarities even in the trailer. So what that also lets me know is that there's 0% chances, people, like 0% chances that Power Book 2 Ghost was canceled out of nowhere. When I first heard the news, what was that? They I think they first announced it like in April. I called Cap instantly when I saw that. I was like, bro, they capping. That shit didn't get canceled. And just automatically just were like, this the last season out of nowhere. They planned this to be the last season. They only told us that this was the last season to throw us. I mean, that it was canceled and they didn't know this was going to be the last season to throw people off because it's going to be a lot of crazy stuff. Like a lot of people are already saying, "Oh, this not a lot of them big characters not dying because this wasn't supposed to be the last season." Yes, it did, people. So don't be surprised. Some big bodies is about to drop this season. When this last 5 episodes come back, it's gonna be some shockers that's gonna get y'all. So just know that. But anyways, now I just want to show y'all the trailer. Like this is the two trailers right here. This is what the Stars official Stars page posted. And I'm gonna play it for everybody so that you can see the similarities, and then I'm gonna break it down with everybody. Mm-hmm. Morning, what do I see? Dark clouds forming, the heavens over me. But I say hallelujah anyway, cause tomorrow's a brand new day. Tomorrow's a brand new day. And the sun will shine down on me. Days gonna come away. Tomorrow's a brand new day. Tomorrow's a brand new day. Now, as y'all can see, it's the exact same trailer. You feel me? Like it's well, not the exact same trailer, but it's very similar. It's crazy how even the timing matches, right? So you're telling me for the people that believe that it was just canceled out of nowhere, you feel me? And then they just all of a sudden decided that this is the last season. You really believe that the trailers are gonna match like this? The original Power and Power Book 2 is gonna match to the T like this if it wasn't planned. Come on, bro. They planned that. So um what I'm also I just thought about I'm gonna pull up the what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull up my phone so I can see what y'all saying on the live chat. So I can try to answer y'all while we're doing this. at least as much as possible. Give me a second to shit. Let me turn my damn Wi-Fi on. All right, so let me see what y'all saying then. Okay, somebody asked, "Do I think Tariq will survive?" Okay, somebody asked, "Do I think Tariq will survive?" I say, I think, man. To be honest with you, when I get done with this, you're gonna see why I give you the answer that I'm gonna give you. But right now, I'm gonna say yes. But don't be surprised if he gets knocked out. I'm gonna say that. So now let's go ahead and go back to the trailer. So let's start it off. As we can see in the beginning, they start both trailers off with the city of New York, right? So with that, they started it both off with the city of New York. So that's the first similarity. Now that right there is kind of typical, you can start I would say that's kind of common for a trailer to, whatever city they're in, you kind of show the city. So that there isn't, that's not nothing like, just mind blowing, be like, wow, I didn't catch that. That's like normal. But keep going. The next one, you see both Ghost and Tariq in the opening shot for, the first people that you see. That also you can say, okay, that's typical because they both are the lead characters of the show. So, you got Ghost at Club Truth where he was standing, before they declared nigga at the top come and shot him. And then Tariq, I don't really know what his declared niggas at right here, but let me see if I can get out there. He might be at the Tejada's house. I don't know where they declared nigga at. Where y'all think this declared nigga at right here? I'm talking about Tariq. We know where it goes at. Glad nigga, where you at? I want to say he had. I don't know. It kind of looked like Tejada's house. He may have went back to that Connecticut house with the Salim situation. I don't know. Y'all let me know. What do y'all think this glad nigga at? But I mean, to be honest though, that part really don't matter because that's not really nothing that's like you like, damn, let's get into the shit that like really that I was like, man, I didn't catch that. So the next image we see, the third shot, both shots, you got someone pulling a gun on someone. Now, this is how we're gonna do this. At the bottom is what is going to be the gospel, and what I mean by that, this is what's going to set the tone because we already know what happened in the original Power because that's what we've seen, and you know how Power is with these parallels. A lot of the times, what's already happened in the Power universe, it typically happens again, but it's just going to happen a little differently. So we're going to use that as context clues to kind of figure out what we think may happen in this new season. So at the bottom, we got Tommy with the gun, and you know where he was at. He was at Elisa Marie's mom's house. I mean, not mom, auntie's house. What's her name? Auntie Doris or something like that. I believe it's Doris. And then he snuck up on the two bodyguards and he killed both of them, right? Because he was trying to get the tapes from Elisa Marie. So here at the top, we got Monet, Diana, and Tariq being held at gunpoint by ugly Detective Carter. Now, we know at the bottom, both of the men that Tommy was pointing the gun at ended up dying. Now, am I saying that I think he's going to kill them? Hell no, ass nigga. But the thing is what I think is he's gonna, just like Tommy caught them slipping, Detective Carter is gonna come in and catch them slipping. Just like that. I think that's where the similarities are gonna come from here. Like they're probably gonna be, I believe this is probably not too long after, they probably just did some kind of notorious crime. And they so happen to he so happened to bust in on them. And now, because if you pay attention, if you look at all of them, they look nervous. Like they look nervous as hell. Like, damn, I hope this ugly ass nigga don't look in that closet or something like that, right? Especially Diana and Tariq. Now, even Monet too. All of them look nervous. Like you look at Diana, how she look over at Tariq, and Tariq look over at her. And like it's like Monet just playing Mama Bear. She like, I ain't know if they're glad they don't look in that closet. Like, obviously, I don't know if something's in the closet, but I'm just saying they definitely did something. You can just look at the guilt on their face. They did something. And like he's there, and it's like they like praying, like, man, I hope that they glad nigga don't look at whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is that they did, they hoping he don't catch it. Okay, so let's see. What up, John Norris, and what up, DeMarcus? So I ain't say that shit right. I said, what did I say? Auntie what? Delaris, whatever her name was, god damn it. I knew it was a auntie. Anyways, though, appreciate you letting me know. But yeah, so they, like I said, they definitely look guilty here. So Detective Carter done walked in on them doing something. I can't exactly say what it is quite, but I want to say it's probably they probably just don't kill somebody. That might have been right after Diana just went ghost on somebody and beat somebody with whatever she had in her hand. All right, let's go ahead and go to the next image. Now, next we got your boy Davis McLean at the top and Rashad Tate at the bottom. Now, like I said, remember, the bottom is the gospel because that's what's going to let us know and set the tone for what's more likely to happen here or at the top. So we got what it looks like to be a normal picture of Davis McLean. But if you pay attention, he kind of looks a little, he kind of look a little happy. You feel me? What's up, Juanita? He looks a little happy, right? Like, so if you pay attention at the bottom, this shot comes from episode 14 of season 6. And if you can remember, it was titled Reversing Fortune. So basically what happened is that, Rashad was down tough at first, and then he ended up, winning at the end. So what's making me wonder, are they hinting to us that your boy Davis McLean at the end of this season is going to get a major win? So maybe he's going to, and I do have a video that I'm making that's going to be particularly directing towards Davis McLean and what I think his future is going to hold. Now, I know I did make a video saying that I believe he may get taken out by Kane and possibly even Braden, but after we get more clues, this is way before we got a teaser trailer or even a trailer that I thought he was going to get taken out. But now that we got this, I think is a possibility, a high possibility, Davis McLean will make it. And I'm going to tell y'all why in that video. But yeah, like I said, I believe Davis is going to be taking some wins. That's the reason why they lined him up with Tate, because Tate ended up getting a major win at the end of season 6. It's all good. I appreciate you all coming in. Long shot, make sure y'all be hitting that like as you come in, people. Make sure you hit that like. What if Diana unalive Noma like Tariq did Ghost in the OG Power? That would be crazy because obviously we never seen Diana get violent really before. Like Diana's actually been the nice child. Like it's like kind of like when Monet said on season 1. She was like, she's so hard on her and Drew because y'all good kids. She didn't say that about Ugly and Kind because she know that ain't know that bad in his head. You feel me? So, I mean, I think the most violent we seen Diana get was when Monet told her to punch her on season 3. Now, did she really enjoy doing that punch? You can tell, yes, she did. Like, she really enjoyed punching her. But as far as anything else, I don't think Diana's did anything violent. So that would be wild if she takes out a big character like Noma. But do I personally think that's going to happen? No. I would say no one's going to get taken out by Kane. That's just my opinion. He said, don't forget to smash the thumb. Yeah, exactly. Appreciate that, bro. Make sure y'all hit them likes, man. But okay, so next, let's go ahead and move to the next one. You have, all right, so next here, we have at the top, we got Tariq and Braden. And you, as you can see in the background, you can see Noma and Kane walking up. So obviously, they're having a meeting. And then at the bottom, we got Tasha from the original Power. And this is when this is briefly before she meets with Ghost to get back access to the penthouse. So basically, in both of these images, an important meeting is going to happen. And so back to the bottom, we know this is when Ghost and Tasha had their legendary last little encounter before, Ghost was allegedly taken out by Ugly and Tariq. And pretty much Ghost was trying to tell Tasha that we need to let him take the route for his own shit for the most part, and then I'll take care of him. So basically, something important was about to be staged here. So that makes me believe here at the top, because we already know the episode 6 description says that Tariq and Braden is going to try to have to find a way to get back into no one's good grace. And remember, I told y'all on one of my other videos that I don't think Tariq is going to use his trump card yet. And his trump card is Anya. He's not going to use it yet. He is going to use it eventually, but not yet. I think right now they're going to have maybe some kind of negotiation where they both going to have a common enemy or something like that, which is probably going to be Zion. And I think she's going to temporarily, make a truce with Tariq and Braden so that they can get rid of Zion, because he's going to become a problem for both of them. So basically, it's going to be like a team up type thing. Let's see. Okay. He said, I think that Diana and Tariq will frame Effie for the death of Salim like Ghost and Tasha set up Kanan with that. Right. Yeah, exactly. I made a video about that already. I absolutely think that's going to happen. I think Tariq is going to use Effie in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Because and then once, like I said, what I believe is going to happen is Effie is going to find out that Diana is pregnant by Tariq, and she's going to get very jealous, and she's going to find out that Tariq is using her, and she's going to do some shady shit like Dre. Like I told y'all, I made a video about this, well, at least I didn't make a direct video, but I mentioned this in a video that Effie is a lot like Dre, and a couple of ugly ass niggas was disagreeing. Y'all gonna see more and more, especially when I get done breaking this down. She's exactly like Dre. Effie is the female version of Dre, people. But yeah, I believe once she figures out about that, she's gonna get emotional. She's gonna do some shady shit to try to get Tariq and them taken out, but it's gonna backfire on her. But yeah, I absolutely think Tariq and Diana is gonna try to set up Effie. Let's see. Rashad is going to be investigating like crazy if Carter kills his brother. Is he absolutely will, and I'm going to cover that when we get to him in this particular this particular live. So if you stay on long enough, you're gonna see me break down exactly how that's gonna happen. I'm gonna do an individual video for it too, for the people that not gonna catch it, not gonna make this live. But yeah, I'm gonna break down exactly how Kamal Tate is gonna be taken out in this particular live. It said, "What if Tariq kills Noma and Kane?" That could happen. I can see that happen with Ghost by his side if he returns. Damn, that would be crazy and iconic. You think Tariq would tell Anya about what happened to her? Absolutely, but that's the trump card I was mentioning earlier. He's absolutely going to do that, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm going to break that down also in this live. What's up, Neon? Salute to you, bro. Appreciate you stopping through. Make sure you hit the like button as y'all come in. He said, "Yeah, Effie hasn't started snitching yet." Oh, she about to start snitching. Don't worry, she gonna start. Kamal is a lot like Jerry Donovan. Yeah, that's who I compared him to too, as well. I made it in one of my videos. I definitely compared them because he's by the book. All right, so next we get to, all right, we got to Tariq hugging Tasha at the top and Ghost Tariq angry at Ghost at the bottom. Now, like I said, remember, the gospel is at the bottom because that's what we already saying. At the bottom, Ghost was basically telling Tariq, this is what right after he told him, if we work together, I know you can be the man I want you to be, right? He was telling him, don't force my hand. So it's being compared with Tariq hugging his mom. And what the question is, what do you think is going on up here? I believe that it's possible maybe Tariq is going to be doing something very dangerous, but he's making a decision. I think Tasha's probably not going to necessarily agree with it, or maybe Tasha, you know what I'm saying, is making a decision and Tariq doesn't agree with it, but you know she's made up her mind that that's what she's going to do. Because I told y'all, I do think it's a possibility that maybe Diana could get kidnapped by this Zion, and they both go to get her back. And it's possible Tasha may not make it out if that happens, because Tariq probably is gonna, you know how he is about his mom. He's probably gonna be telling her, "No, mom, this is too dangerous. I don't want you to go." But she's probably gonna be like, "Look, it's non-negotiable. I'm coming." So they could have shared a hug right after that. So this one at the top is all love because a decision has to be made, and this one right here at the bottom is all hate, but a decision has to be made. So I think one thing's for sure, even if I'm not quite right about what's going to happen, I think a big decision is going to be made here at the top. Now, I'm not exactly sure what the decision is going to be, but I believe that's why they're hugging like this. They both had a discussion on something that's going on, and a decision was made. Definitely appreciate the super chat, Demarcus, man. You always show love every time you come through, my boy. Definitely appreciate you, man. Let's see. He said, "You think Effie is more like Angela than Dre because Dre was not afraid to unalive anyone." I mean, I guess you could say from that aspect, but no, she's nothing like Angela. She's nothing like the one that's like Angela is Lauren. She's nothing. I can't agree with that at all because Angela. Let me see. I mean, they both were pretty intelligent. I guess you can give them that. They were smart people. Let me see. What else? Because Angela wasn't a snake though. She didn't do dirt on people and snake them out of nowhere. So I don't think I can say she's like Angela. She, like I said, because Drake, that nigga used to just snake people to try to get ahead. And that's what Effie has been doing throughout since season 6 when they first introduced her on the original Power. That's what she's been doing. She said, I think Tariq going to jail, to me, it was foreshadowing. Ghost told him jail is where you belong. Carter told him I'm going to put you where you belong. That's just my opinion. Hey, I made a video about that. I think it's a high possibility he can go to jail too. And then that nigga goes, if he come back, hit his ass with the legendary line. I knew you would end up here, little nigga, right where you belong. Hey, that has got to be one of the funniest unexpected parts of Power to me. Cause I promise you, when that nigga first got that letter, I thought this man was gonna I thought that man was gonna give him like this sentimental letter, inspirational words of encouragement. Like, look, I know you probably going through a lot and got a lot inside your head, son, but this isn't the end. You know what I'm saying? You can turn your life and still be the man that I know you can be. This is just beginning, keep your head up. Or something like that in there. And then the man get the letter and he just say, I do you can't tell me this man ain't alive, bro. Because what father would say that ahead of time? Come on, bro. That man coming back this season. Y'all out of y'all mind for the people who believe he's back. There's no way he thought of that ahead of time. Let's see. What episode do you think Monet will find out Tasha shot her? That's when she stops working with Tariq for real. Man, that's something that's still in the air, huh? Uh, I'm gonna say this: if she do find out Tasha shot her before Tasha gets taken out, then that would mean it would have to be like, I would say it's probably gonna be like one of the later episodes, like 9, 8, 9, something like that. Because I'm just judging by what the synopsis of the episodes that we've been given. I just don't see nothing that seems like Monet will be angry at, because it seems like Tariq and Monet have still been working together all the way until episode 9 or 10. So I seriously doubt Tariq and her is going to be working together like that if Monet knew that information. Unless, like I said up in a video, because people kept asking me about it. Unless Monet finds out the truth and she just lets it go because she understands that her kids was the reason why it happened. So keep that in mind. Because me personally, I think Monet is an understandable person. Like, she does get emotional and stuff like that, but at the same time, Monet can be logical. She's like, okay, my kid, Diana and Jules set it up, making it look like I set Tasha up to die, and was putting her kid in danger. So she was just being a mother, just like I would have I would have done. So she might just let that go. He said, Kane always wants to kill Tariq no matter what Tariq does for him. Facts. I was hoping that nigga let it go, but it looked like he won't. Would you consider Tommy a snitch? I think you asked me that already, and I'm going to say no. Because I know a couple people talked about him putting that tracker on Dre's car. I think that was just business. He didn't directly, because you asked, if you pay attention, Angela tried to get some direct, answers out of him, and he was like, I'm not that guy. So I would say no. Would he do something to help get himself ahead? Yes. But like directly snitch, I would say no. It would be interesting if Estelle Green dies. That will hurt Tariq, and Abuelita death hurt Miguel. Maybe. I mean, I could see her dying because she really don't have no purpose no more. Like, to be honest, she's barely in the damn show. Ghost coming out of hiding because of Carter makes sense. Carter is a problem. Yeah, the mind is hell. 100% true. Yeah, that would be fire for Monet and Tasha to come face to face. May the best woman win. I'm gonna say this: if it does comes out to be a conflict between them two, Tasha is gonna lose. I'm gonna go ahead and put that out there. You heard it first. If it does come down to that, Tasha is going to lose. Um, I want Ghost to come back so bad, but it's good. It's too good to be true. Now, bro, I'm telling you, it's coming. They ain't doing all this for nothing. All right, let me go ahead and get back into it. We've been chatting for a little minute. Let me go ahead and get back into the next slide. So after that, you got, let me make sure this is the right one because this should be going fast. Yeah, it is. Okay. So we got Noma and Kane at the top and Paz at the bottom. I'm gonna say this. Noma, your age showing on this photo. I don't know. They ain't get your good side on this one, baby. I'm just saying she looking a little older right there, you know. And I don't met her before, you know, in person. She's a nice looking woman in person. But I'm just saying she look a little old right here, or is it just me? But anyways, um, so here to be honest with you, this one here. So we got pause at the bottom because remember this is what we're gonna use to judge what we think is happening. Now, someone let me know in the comments. Oh yeah, real quick. That's something I also want to know. DeMarcus, your ass. If I'm gonna depend on you to know the answer to this, because I know what needed. I think you asked me this, and I was trying to find out. I've been trying to figure out what's the name of this song for years now. When the first original Power came out with this song, I was trying to figure out what is the name of this song and who is the artist behind this song. You know, tomorrow is a brand new day. Like I done Googled, nigga. You know what? I haven't Shazammed it though. Shit, maybe I should try Shazam and see if it'll tell me what it is. But anyway, I Googled, I typed it in Apple Music and all that, trying to find out what is the name of this damn song. This Jacob Banks? You know what? Damn, how the hell I didn't know that? And I actually mess with bro because I got a lot of his songs. Really, it come from Power because you know they mess with Jacob Banks a lot on Power. But dang, oh, okay, so they ain't gonna let us have it. That's whack. They so whack with that. But anyways, so like I was saying, Paz is at the bottom. Is I want to say this is when she was at the hospital, right? If anybody can like, it's been a little minute since I watched the last 5 episodes of Power. Like that's it. Well, it ain't been that long ago. I probably watched it like maybe 4 5 months ago. But I want to say she's at the hospital here. I don't know if this is right after Angela died or is this when her dad was in the hospital or whatever what it was exactly. But what one thing I'll say for sure is that this not a good whatever's going on is not nothing good. This part here I was a little stuck on because I really couldn't figure this one out. If anybody else got some thoughts on it, you know, go ahead and speak up or forever hold your peace. Because I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next one. Because this one right here, I don't know. Open the floor up to some of y'all right now because, like I said, I don't really know what's going on here. She's at the hospital. I'm about certain of that. That's what she said. But I want to say is this after Angela was taken out, or is this like when her dad was in the hospital? And if so, how does it relate to the top? You think Kane has a plan to take Noma and Noma? out and become absolutely. That's the end game for him. Absolutely. Yeah, we got there with Jacob Banks, but it seems like so it seems as if we can't find the song though, because I've been trying to download it, but whatever though. Y'all wouldn't be like that power. It's whatever, man. We trying to get that mind some sales. So I'm gonna go ahead and move to this next slide. All right. So next slide. You got your girl Effie at the top, and this is Rashad Tate with the hoodie on when he was heading towards you with the gun at the bottom. Now, we all know what Rashad did on Power, right? We know what he did. He came up to he first he sent Dre after, right? He sent Dre out to try to take out Ghost because Ghost was an enemy of his because he didn't want Ghost to end up becoming the lieutenant governor and becoming too powerful, right? So he was sending Dre to go and take him out. And then they so happened to have Effie here at the top. And I believe that's because Effie is going to be facing the exact same circumstances, people. Remember, I told y'all that I think when she finds out that Tariq has been using her, and that also that Tariq is Diana's pregnant by by Tariq, she's gonna get emotional. She's gonna put something in motion. If you pay attention, you remember episode what was this? Episode 9 of season 2 when she first thought she killed Lauren. She had that same face on. People, look at that face. I wish I had the slab of that so I can put it side by side so I can show y'all. When she was getting in the bed next to Tariq after she had did that dirt, that's that same look. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong, we glad niggas. That's that same look. After she thought she killed Lauren, she laid down and looked just like that. The reason being is because she did some more dirt to Tariq. Did some shit behind his back, and she like, and now she's sitting here overthinking. She's like, damn, man, I was ugly as hell. Why did I do that? And she can't take it back now. That's the thing. And what it is that if you pay attention, Rashad kind of went through the same thing. Rashad, when he was talking to his brother Kamal, he was like, somebody may have shot, Andre may have shot, killed James St. Patrick today and say that I was the one who hired him to do it. He said, or I could be wrong. It could be the opposite. That's what they're hinting at. Basically, a plan was staged, and she's not quite knowing how it's going to play out. She don't know if Tariq's going to end up taking out Zion, or is Zion going to end up taking out Tariq. But the thing is that she gave Zion the drop on Tariq, but it's not going to turn out the way he wants it to. I mean, it's not going to turn out the way that she originally wanted it to. And I think after she finds out that it doesn't turn out that way, she's going to be relieved because she's an emotional wreck, like I keep saying. Because just like when she did what she did to get him set up by Noman to die, what did she do right after that? Told Tariq that Kane was after her to die, to kill him. Like she's an emotional wreck, bro. She don't know what she wants. It's crazy. Let's see. Kane will use Kevin Grant to take over Noma organization. I don't know exactly how he's gonna give him that type of power, but hey, I think it's another way how he's gonna use that. I think he's just gonna marry Noma, and that's how he's gonna take over. Effie looking pregnant in this photo. Damn. Dang, I don't know about. Hey, that'd be wild though. So Tariq gonna have two girls pregnant at the same time. I don't know about that. I just think she's overthinking because she knows she did some green ass shit. That's what I think it is. Thought you was older. Glad. No, glad. I told y'all glad nigga that man. I just it's just that southern shit. Some of us talk old. Glad nigga. But anyways, it would be great casting if Essence Atkins played Effie mother. I'm not exactly sure who that is. Okay, I'm going to have a rewatch later. Came through for a minute. All right, appreciate you, Juanita. Thank you. Effie still has to get her revenge on Monet. She tried to have Effie killed in prison. Hey, it did say up in the first season, the season synopsis, that Monet may have met her match with Effie. It did say something like that. So I was on the lookout to see what it is that Effie might do that heavily affects her. Hey, don't be surprised if she does something to her. All right, so moving along. Make sure y'all hitting like as y'all come in, the glad niggas. All right, so now we got Drew at the top, looking like it's a police car behind him, and then also at the bottom, they didn't show us a people, but it's the bridge. And I believe this is when Tommy and Tariq was at the bridge. You remember they was under the bridge having a meeting, and that's when Tommy told Tariq that he was wrong. He thought Ghost got his organization locked up. He was wrong about that. He thought he killed Lakeisha. He was wrong about it. He was like, Tariq, I've been wrong about a lot of shit. And basically he was trying to tell him all the dirt that he did to us, that we did to him, it can all be forgiven, but you got to come with him to help stop Dre from taking Ghost out. And Tariq didn't agree, so Tariq ended up sending the Italians after Tommy. So what I think the similarities is here that's going to be related to the top is I think Drew is meeting up with someone, probably Carter, and a plan is going to be staged here. This may, if you haven't checked out my video where I said I think Drew might intentionally get locked up with Carter so that he can take out Roman. Because keep in mind, Roman is in jail right now, snitching, because Kamal basically already confirmed that he gave up Zion. So if he gave up Zion, he may know who Carter is too. And obviously Carter can't have that. So he sends Drew up into the jail with him to take him out. And this could be the meeting, where he tells Drew he needs him to do this. That's what I'm guessing. I could be wrong, but one thing I think for sure is that a big meeting is going to take place here. I seen Smart Guy, but be honest with you, I don't remember that shit. I don't remember that no more. I ain't gonna lie to you. And Tommy killed all of those Italians. Exactly. He did. So don't be surprised if Drew going to the killing spree this season. Cause I do think Drew. I've been telling folks be sleeping on Drew. Drew is a savage too. I think he gonna catch some bodies out of here before he get taken out. Next, you got Ugly Ed Carter, and he's here with what look is not his typical task force members that we're seeing, because we don't recognize any of these. And then at the bottom, it looks like, to me, this looks like the warehouse where Dre was at I want to say this is the warehouse where Dre was at before the Russians came in. If y'all think it's something else, definitely could, let me know in the comments. But that's what I believe this is. This is when Dre was no, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. This is the warehouse, but this is when he was meeting up with Tariq. That's what it is. Cause I see him. I just noted that's him, Dre, right there smoking. So yeah, and you know what happened here when when he met up with Tariq. Basically, Tariq wanted a gun from him, and he wanted his money from um, from Tariq so that he could leave town, and he wanted to have access to Ghost, right? So let's go ahead and relate that up to the top. Now, call me crazy, but just from the back here, call me crazy. Say this don't look like the back of Tasha's head, or even Grandma Estelle. It kind of does, right? Not saying that it's 100% is her, but it absolutely looks like the back of her head to me. Now, who's that random big ass nigga over there? I don't know. I don't know who that nigga is. But Carter doesn't look too happy. And if you relate it to what's going on here at the bottom, it looks like maybe Carter is trying to get access to someone. Maybe he's trying to dig up on some dirt on Rashad or something, because Rashad's gonna be a problem for him later. Or if it turns out to be Tasha, maybe he's threatening Tasha to try to get access to Tariq, because you know um he could threaten to kick Tasha out of Witsec. Because remember, he said she on her last strike already. So maybe he could be using that as leverage to try to get her to sell out her own son. But I think that's insane if that turns out to be what it is, because come on, mothers ain't selling out their sons. Most of them ain't, especially black mothers. That shit ain't happening. But let's see. I think Nico Crowder will unalive Kamal Tate because Kamal exposed Don Carter. That would be Carter Balls in the white shirt. Could be, could be. But I'm gonna have to disagree with you on the Nico taking out Kamal. And if you stay tuned, I'm gonna show you exactly how. Like I said, I'm gonna make an individual video for it too, because I'm aware that everyone's not gonna see this live. So I'm gonna make a separate video about it. But yeah, I'm gonna show you exactly how Kamal is gonna be taken out. Okay, so next you got at the top Tariq loading up his gun, and at the bottom I want to say this is when Tommy was battling the Italians, and he was picking the gun up. Remember, he killed one of them, and then one of them had that gun, and he picked it up. Resumed to going into battle with them. So I would guess that something major has happened with Tariq, and he's loading up to prepare for battle, just like Tommy was here at the bottom. Could it be after somebody snaked him and sent some people after him? Maybe so. Maybe this is what Effie caused. I'm not exactly sure, but that's what I say is going on here. He knows that a war is coming, and he's loading up for it. Rashad, Tariq, and Monet may have to work together against. They are. That's definitely going to happen, because Carter is going to be a big problem. Absolutely. The mind ignorant as hell. Next, we got Carter at the top looking like he's worried about something, like that boy been stressing out. See, when he first got involved with all this, he didn't know, like, man, god damn. Tariq and them down to house, them folks in hell, right? Those gonna be this bad. He was stuck his nose or something. He didn't know it's gonna be like that. And then of course we got Rashad Tate at the bottom. This comes from when he was getting drunk at the bar. And remember he was flirting with that girl. This comes from episode 14 as well. And he so happened to pass out. And when he passed out, he landed in the bed. So why are they showing these two images? If they're aligning with each other, maybe this is foreshadowing saying that Carter's gonna end up becoming a drunk too, because that nigga gonna start stressing out. You know, he already losing his mind because he still acting like his wife's still alive. So he ain't all the way straight up there. So that's the best thing I can come up with as far as that. Right. But old dog definitely gonna win that battle. I can guarantee you that. Next, we got what looks like. Y'all let me know, who do y'all think this is holding this gun at the top? I say it's between two people, but I've been sold on and believing that this is I believe this is Diana holding this gun, but I could be wrong. And then of course at the bottom you got um Paz. She's putting down her gun that she had. And of course, with the picture of Angela and her right there at the top. So we know um, what Paz was up to when she had the gun. She wanted to take out Ghost because of what he did, what she thought he did at least. So what do you think Diana's going to be doing with this gun? Could it be also when she put that gun down, though? This is something else we can look at. When Paz put the gun down and went to sleep, Junior came and stole the gun. So could this be that Monet maybe had this gun because it was taken out of a safe? To my knowledge, Diana doesn't have a safe. You know, Monet does. So maybe once Monet is not there, Diana takes the gun from, you know, and maybe she plans on using it for something. Now, I have another video that's going to dive in a little deeper on that. So I'm not going to give that away just yet. But yeah, something's definitely going to happen with that gun. But let's see what we got here. I think that Diana with the scrap about to frame Effie for the death of Selene, or it could be Anya. Yeah, I made a video about that as well, but I'm also making going another angle because I see it could be another direction that they could go with that same thing. Diana wants to kill Kane for killing Drew. Interesting. You saying that as a guess, or you know that? Paz is still out there. Tariq won't even see. I know. I made a video. You know what's crazy about that, Cortland? I made a video about that. This is what I be tripping off of, bro. I'm just saying. I know for a fact I was the first one, the first channel that made a video said that Paz was gonna go and shoot Tariq, right? And when I first said it, everybody was jumping on me saying, "Oh, you don't know what you're talking about," and stuff like that. And then months later, other channels started saying the same thing. They said that after Junior was taken out. I called it way before. I was telling y'all, no, I'm telling you, because think about this. She was that angry about Angela being killed, and you think she's gonna just let it go? when her own flesh and blood is killed? Absolutely not. She's gonna go after that man. But this is the thing. I think they're purposely not showing her again because it's gonna been four whole episodes and we haven't heard from Paz. We're probably not gonna hear from her again until episode 10. Because I think what they're doing is they're letting this thing go with Detective Carter so that all of our focus can be on him. And then once he's finally taken out, they're gonna hit us with a curveball, and it end up being Paz coming out of nowhere and getting them. Because she's looked at as not a threat. No one's thinking that Paz is a threat, but she's going to be. Now I could definitely see her maybe, popping Tariq at the end. It could happen. Don't be surprised. Let's see. That's all we got there. So let me go ahead and continue. All right. So next, we got Kane at the top beating up one of Zion's guys. I'm about 100%. I'm about as high as to say 90% sure that this is one of Zion's guys that Kane is beating up. And then here at the bottom, it's crazy. When I first was seeing this, I was like, what is this? Is this something being exploded? Then I noticed exactly what it was. This is when Dre was being set on fire. So, what are they showing us here? So, they're showing us here, think about this. In episode, was it 2 of this season or was it 3? Either one. It was episode 2 or 3. I want to say it was 2. No. You know what? I'm wrong. It was 3. 3. Once Tariq finessed Effie like it was Roman that was selling drugs on the Stansfield campus. Noma set Kane on a mission to take Roman off the chessboard, right? He went and set Roman's drugs on fire. And if you pay attention, it was 2 guys that was there that's supposed to have been, protecting the product. And they came and shot at Kane them on their way out. I believe this is one of those guys. And the comparison is Dre is on fire, right? The snake. And I believe this is the guy, one of the guys that that was there when Kane set their product on fire. That's what I think the connection is there. Also, I'm pretty sure this is where Zion is going to shoot at Kane at too. Because I think Effie is going to try to set up Kane as well. Let's see. Still no comments. Cool. Next, let's see what we have here. So we get Davis again at the top and Ghost at the bottom. So here at the bottom, this is when Ghost was going ham on Tariq. He was like, look at me, son. Nigga, you look at me. That's what he did. Get up. Don't force my hand. So that's the if we work together, I know you can be the man I want you to be. So why are they aligning that scene up with Method Man? Maybe Method Man is going to be staging a plan as well, and he's going to be trying to convince, someone to go with this plan. I don't know if it's going to be Tariq or maybe somebody else. But here's another thing. I think right here, they're probably going to give us a little bit of Method Man's backstory. Because if you pay attention at the bottom, we know that Ghost gave a little bit of his backstory when he was talking to Tariq. Because Tariq told him to, tell him about every drug that every kill start with Breeze. And that's when he, gave him a little insight on the death of Breeze. So, could we see here at the top of maybe Davis speaking to someone, telling them about the murder when he took out whoever he took out when his brother, dang, what's his brother name again? Shoot. I forgot his brother name. DeMarcus, what the hell that nigga brother name? Anyways, his brother took the rap for him. So I think we may get a little bit of that story telling us exactly what happened. And it wouldn't surprise me if they gave us a backstory. I mean a flashback, sorry. What's up, support gaming? Glad you stopped through, my boy. Um, I can't see Tariq dying. His story of his rise is literally starting. True. I mean, the rise of Tariq is just starting. Absolutely. But keep in mind, like I told you, I don't think Ghost is dead. So Tariq could just get shot, but don't die. So they could still suffer the same fate, but they both survive. Theo wrote, that's that nigga. Thank you, bro. That's Theo. So, so yeah, Theo. I believe they may just give us the flashback of when Davis took out whoever he took out, and Theo took the route for us. I think that could be what they're showing us here. We're gonna get the backstory of, because Davis used to be in the game a little bit too, so they might show us a little something. All right, and then next we got Ghost again, pretty much almost the same thing. And then we got, of course, we know this is Zion choking out Tariq. This nigga Tariq stay getting punked and choked out or something like that. When you gonna learn how to fight his lad, nigga? He said, I hope Braden doesn't disappoint. I saw a video of his actor saying Braden be on some crazy BS during the second half. uh, let me see. If I had to give my intake on and prediction on Braden right now, I just think Braden gonna be on. He gonna be on some killer shit once that girl Ellie gets taken out, or he may have to take her out himself. Because like I kind of already touched on this before. They're doing that. Tommy, you pay attention this particular season, especially with Zion. They've been doing this Tommy and Braden comparison. So I think they're gonna have Braden do like a 360 this particular season. So that might mean that Braden is safe to make it to another spinoff, but don't be surprised, like they said on the teaser trailer, no one's safe. But if you pay attention, that's kind of when like Tommy been out of his mind. He been crazy, but he got much worse once Holly was taken out. Like seasons 1 and 2, he was crazy. He used to do stuff, but he didn't really challenge Ghost in season 1 and 2. It wasn't until Holly was taken out that he kind of started challenging Ghost, like telling him, "You don't tell me what to do." Even headbutting Ghost and stuff, trying to going and doing moves on his own. He didn't really do that in seasons 1 and 2. So his transformation kind of happened after Holly was gone. So we may see the same thing for Braden. But yeah, so back to the choking scene. What I could see them going on here is if you pay attention, right after this scene with Ghost jacking Tariq up like that, obviously Tariq took him out. So I think this one is kind of self-explanatory. It's just telling us, after this man Zion is gonna be, choking him out and stuff like that, Tariq is gonna take him out. It's basically gonna, but it's basically it's gonna be the same thing. I don't think it's nothing really too major to decode here. It's kind of obvious. Tariq always getting them. On God, that mind is. Bray needs to meet Tommy for real though. Hey, it might happen this season because I do think Tommy's going to return towards the end. The problem is Braden going to be around, or is Braden and Tariq going to be on good terms? So next, all right. Next, we got Braden, the boy we were just talking about. So at the bottom, we know, I ain't gonna lie, I definitely don't forget these folks' name at the bottom. So if you want to tell me, you can. um, Cedric the Entertainer, since I know him as Cedric the Entertainer, and the dude that was his son, this is when they was killing that dude that they was torturing. That's what's happening here at the bottom. So they ended up taking him out, and then of course at the top here we got Braden, and it looks like he's a little hesitant on shooting whoever this is that's, looks like they're probably on the ground or something. Now, this absolutely looks like Elle's room, like her dorm room. So is it possible that it's Elle that's laying down here and he's pointing the gun at? Because, I mean, that would explain why he's hesitant. So could we see another Tommy and Holly situation? Because let me say, this could be what happened because we know junkies is always a threat when it comes to you doing business in the drug game, right? So, like we seen what happened with Crackhead Sam and Raising Canaan. Like Marvin didn't want to have to take him out, but he tried. He gave him a chance to, you know, to go ahead and leave town and never come back. But what did he do? Got off that bus and went right back to getting high with his friends. So, could we potentially see um, the same thing here with Braden and Elle? Because I believe once it is a scene where it looks like Braden is at the hospital. I believe he's going to be at the hospital with Elle. She's going to have a near overdose experience, right? And once that happens, I believe she's going to get out, similar to Holly after she's got shot the first time. And she's gonna be making I think Elle's gonna make all kinds of promises to Braden saying, hey, I'm gonna get off the stuff, I'm gonna do better and stuff like that. You don't gotta worry about me. And I think he's gonna later on see that she's not getting better, that she's still on the same stuff. I'm just saying, throwing this out there that it could happen. And then he's gonna have to ultimately make a decision like, bro, she's a loose end. She's gonna end up bringing us all down because she's a junkie that knows a lot of information, and you can't have that happening. So ultimately, Braden will probably have to take her out. Let's see. To I felt like Cedric could have been given more of a role in Power. He went out like a random. Yeah, but it was I mean, he didn't come till to the very end. And it's a thing that because I know Cedric was working on another network at that time. I don't know if y'all familiar with it, but actors, when you're working with a particular network, you do have contracts that bind you to that particular network while you're working with them. I don't know if y'all familiar with that, but that does exist. I know this because when I used to cast actors for some of my stuff, they used to have some of those kind of contracts. So, with that being said, it's possible that he wasn't able to do, any big time role because it was a conflict with the network he was currently working with. If Elle isn't taken out by Braden, I could see her having an overdose from getting the wrong pills. Yeah, I think one of the two is going to happen with Elle. She's going to either overdose or she's going to get taken out by Braden. Could Braden's sisters overdose as well? I mean, they kind of gave us some little hints towards that, so maybe. But me personally, I don't think they're gonna even show her anymore. Me personally, I mean, shoot, what role is she gonna have? They got 5 episodes left with a lot to cover. I don't think they're gonna waste a lot of screen time on Braden's sister, Becca. I wonder if Carter was controlling Ghost. Controlling him as in what? All right, so let's go ahead and go to the next one. Now, there we go. Get to my girl Diana going ghost mode on somebody. So I remember when they first released the Power Last Episodes trailer, right? And I remember looking at Mark Dark's channel, and I think perhaps um, Lamont Tyson's channel as well, trying to figure out who the heck these bloody feet belong to. And then it comes to find out it was just a random that nobody do, period. So, but we do know that during this time period, this guy was being tortured. And it's just crazy that they're putting it on there with Diana, right? So could we potentially see Diana torturing and interrogating someone? And if so, who? Who could be the person that Diana is torturing and beating the brakes off of? Kind of reminds me of another scene from Snowfall. If you can remember, um, Khadijah, Khadijah on season 4 when she was torturing Fatback, trying to get information on where's Leon. Kind of remind me of that situation. But yeah, so if because I know originally I said that that's possibly her knocking out Zion to get him off Tariq, and it could still very well turns out to be that. But you know, what I'm saying is, with them putting it together with somebody being tortured, maybe that's what Diana's doing. Perhaps someone did something to her or to someone she loves, and she's trying to get information on what's going on, or or who did this, or where someone at, anything in that nature. Let's see. Never would have thought I'll see Diana snap and lose her mind. Exactly, bro, because she's been such a nice girl. Like I said, the only thing that the only type of violence that Diana has displayed so far was when she punched Monet. Um, Takara, what do you mean by Detective Carter or Slant or Salim? Oh, you're saying that's who she's torturing? Oh man, that'd be crazy, especially if it's Salim or Carter. To be honest with you, both of them would be crazy. Like Diana got to turn to, but especially Carter, she would have to have lost it for her to, you know what I'm saying, be doing Carter like that. Because like that's a federal offense. Only way I can see Diana's demon time is if she lost her child. I said the same thing. Like that could just, completely blow her off into the deep end, and she just lose it on whoever it is responsible. But like I said, I think if she was to lose the baby, it's probably going to be Zion that's responsible for it. So could she be torturing Zion like this? Maybe so. All right, so next one we got at the top. I'm not exactly sure who this officer is that's walking up to this car, but or who it is that's in the car. Y'all go ahead and drop in the comments who y'all think these people are. But I know originally in the car, to me, it kind of looked like um, the what Carter's do to me. And then I know you can't necessarily see it here, but if you take a look at the trailer for Book Two Ghost, you can see somebody in the car with the guy with a black jean jacket on. And we know we've been seeing Carter with a jean jacket on. So is that possible that that's Carter in the car with them? And then, of course, here at the bottom, if I'm not mistaken, someone can definitely correct me if I'm wrong. But I believe this is the back door of truth, if I'm not mistaken. And I want to say this is when Blanca Rodriguez was getting ready to come and serve the search warrant on Ghost. So if I'm correct, what I think is going on here is the officer that's coming up to this car is coming to do a bust. So I believe somebody, probably a big organization or something like that, is about to get bust right here. Could this be maybe Rashad's people that's behind this? I'm not exactly sure, but that's what I believe is going on here. Somebody's about to get busted. Could it be Drew and Carter? What? Why would she be doing Drew like that? Oh, you're talking about in the car. I'm tripping. I don't think they look like Drew. Do they look like Drew? Shit, hold on. I don't think that. Hold up. I don't think that's. Yeah, I don't think that's Drew. It could be though, cause the fade. Let's see, if he got a nice lineup, it could be. Hey, I don't know. If it is, that'd be crazy. He busts both of them together. Hey, Cortland, I can almost guarantee you, Rashad versus Carter is gonna happen. I can almost guarantee you that. Matter of fact, I'm about to get to the slide that's gonna prove that right after this. The next one, it's the next slide. It's hard to really see who's in the car. It is, and I'm pretty sure they did that on purpose so that we couldn't know. But hey, if that does turn out to be Drew, because like I said, the person in the car has a jean jacket on, exactly like how Carter had on. So it could very well be Drew and Carter. It could be them, and maybe if they're getting bust. I would say they're getting bust by. It has to be Rashad Tate. That's the only person I can say that would be bold enough to go after them like that. Because Kamal wouldn't do it, I don't think. Because I think Kamal probably is going to already be taken out by this point. Rashad used to be a cop back in the day, so I'm sure he used to work with Carter as was just as dirty. Absolutely, I agree. Let's see. Okay, now this is actually the one I've been waiting to get to. How many viewers I got in? I got 15. Make sure y'all stay y'all ugly ass up in here, man. I'm gonna do a separate video about this too, so the people that missed this live can see it as well. Because I know this is gonna be pretty long. Everybody probably gonna want to go back and watch this as long as it is. But still, this is the juicy shit. All right, so at the top, of course, we have your boy Rashad O'Dowd Tate, and at the bottom we have Auntie Delaris, I think it's Delaris, Anyways, y'all know who I'm talking about, glad niggas. And if you can remember, like keep in mind what I've been telling y'all all through this live. The bottom is the gospel, so you can figure out what's going on. So remember this thing from the original Power. This is when Tariq was meeting. Tariq was meeting with Elisa Marie and her auntie Delores at a restaurant or a coffee shop, whichever one it was. And if you can remember, they played the tape that of Tommy talking about when they took out Lobos. Tommy talking about when him and Ghost took out Lobos, and also when he killed Ruiz, right? So, so that is when Tariq would try to pull a fast one, and was like, "You think maybe I can keep the tape and show it to my mom? Maybe she know who Tommy is." You know, he was trying to finesse them, but Auntie, she caught on to his bull crap. She was like, "Nah, lad, nigga, I know what you trying to do." And basically, she smelled bullshit, and that's what we need to be paying attention to, right? That there. Now let's go to the top. Rashad Tate. If you pay attention, if you've been watching the trailer, you can't really see it here because it's kind of cut off. But if you go back and watch the trailer, people, let me see, can you see it here? Yeah, I don't really think you can see it here. Maybe this little area right here. That's his. But anyways, he's talking to Carter. You can see Carter's jean jacket, the same jean jacket I was just talking about. You can see it in the background. He's talking to Carter. And now pay attention to the background. It looks like Tate is there to identify a body. That's what's going on here. So I think that's 100% confirmation that Kamal Tate is out of here. And that's why they're bringing back your boy, Rashad Tate. So go ahead and hold on to that because I'm going to show y'all how Kamal is going to die a little later in these slides. But this is me showing you here how we know what's going on. Because like I said, if you could remember this scene, when Tariq said the wrong thing, Auntie caught on to it. She was like, "No, Elisa Marie, this not your friend. That might a snake in the grass." And Rashad here has a very similar look. That's why they put them both side by side here, people. He's gonna catch on to Carter's BS and it's gonna be like, okay, yeah, that's some BS. I know that don't add up. It's gonna be some kind of information that he's gonna know. He'll be like, okay, yeah, I know you're lying. And keep in mind, Rashad is very keen to knowing when someone's lying. Remember when Tariq was trying to lie to him, and he was like, and he caught on to it. So, and keep in mind, he's an officer, so he's probably interrogating a lot of people, and he's a congressman. He's a politician, so they know when people are lying. So he's cold at that. So he's gonna catch on that Carter's lying to him about something, and that what he's telling him is not the truth. Now, like I said, hold on to that because it's gonna get better once I get to the a few slides after this. Let me read some comments. Let's see what y'all saying. It's let's see, Rashad used to be okay. We already read that. Power Book 2 Season 4 trailer. Okay, and the Bible said rumors are we might see Elisa Marie show up in Book 2 or 4, but I don't know how true it is. That would be crazy, but if I had to guess, she probably would show up in 4. All right, so Next, this is also a very revealing shot here. So, of course, at the top, we got your boy Tariq, and I believe he's at one of his hole in the wall spots where he's hosting his parties, maybe, or this could be just a rendezvous spot where he was meeting up with Noma and Kane. At. I'm not exactly sure what he had, but that's not really important. What's important is she has her signature knife and she's putting it towards Tariq's neck. And then at the bottom here, we have your boy um, Cooper Sachs. And if you can remember, this is when he was interrogating Tariq and Tasha, more so particularly Tariq. And if you can remember, he told Sachs that he saw him at Club Truth on the day of his father's shooting. And he said, if you don't go with his story that it was Dre, he's going to tell the other law enforcement that they saw him there with a gun at Club Truth. And you know, the feds, if they go digging into it, they can definitely find out that he was indeed there. And then that would be a case on him. So he basically was forced to play ball with Tariq. Now that we see, now that I covered that, remember, this bottom is the gospel. So what? Let's go ahead and head up top. Remember, I told y'all about the trump card about Anya. Now he's gonna use that because he's at a life or death situation. I believe Noma's gonna catch him in a vulnerable situation where she thinks she's gonna, get the best of him, and that's when he's gonna pull the trump card. Look, I already got exclusive instructions on what to do if something was to happen to me. If you take me out, your daughter Anya is going to find out about you killing your dad. I mean, you killing her dad. That you're a drug dealer. That you're a murderer. That you steal. You do all this crap that about you. It's going to all come out, and I'm going to blow up your whole world. So that's what I believe. I'm almost certain, just like he did with Cooper Sachs and forced him to play ball, he's going to do the same thing to Noma, using Anya as his trump card to get Noma to back out. So, because we all know she's not going to stab him with that knife. We all know that. But how is he going to get out of the situation? That's how he's going to do it. Noma is giving Tariq one final warning if he betrays her again. That could be it too. That could very much be it. But I'm pretty sure it's going to come to, like I said, especially with them having it side by side with the Cooper Sachs situation, I'm going to lean towards he's going to use that leverage he has to get her off him. All right. So next, all right. Now we have Kane looking like someone spraying his spot up, or spraying up the area where he's at. And then at the bottom, we have Tommy, also was getting sprayed up. And we know what it was, where the situation with Tommy. This is when, of course, Tariq told Vincent where Tommy was going to be at. And they, of course, came there to ambush him, but he made it out alive. Now let's go back to the top. Remember, I told you, I believe it's going to be Effie this time that's going to give up where Kane's going to be at. And Zion is going to ambush Kane. But just like Tommy, Kane is definitely going to make it out alive. That's pretty much what's going on here. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time with this. He says Zion is shooting at Kane. There's a shot in the trailer with Zion shooting. Right. That's what I'm saying. Finally caught alive. Yes, you did. Welcome to the live, love. How do you feel about raising Cain and Aaron in March 2025? I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm just figuring out that news from you. But how do I feel about it? Definitely excited. I was actually hoping we would get Raising Canaan right after book 2 goes, but you just gave me some disappointing news. So are we gonna get forced right after it, or what are we gonna? They better not make us have to go on a long hiatus. That's what they better not do. Cause let's see, book 2 Ghost is gonna be over when? If it starts back in September, what it's gonna be over in what, November? Octoberish? Since it's five, let me see. It's gonna be over in October. So something else is gonna have to start in October, November-ish. Yeah, so one more show, it has to be forced. I mean, I believe the way they're doing it, they're trying to have a show airing almost, the whole the whole year. So one of 50 Cent shows can be going or something, unless they're gonna make room for P Valley or some shit. But hopefully Force is coming to us next. I know they just finished filming maybe what, last month sometime, but it doesn't really take that long for really professionals to get edit shows and put it out there. It doesn't take as long as people think. So they definitely could get it out within they have like 2 months to do it. Absolutely. That's more than enough time. Cause I remember when I used to work on All American, we'll film the season, like the beginning of it, and that stuff would be out like within a month. So editors can work really fast. Um, let's see. Okay, so no more comments. Let me go ahead and go to the next slide. Also, make sure y'all liking if when you come in. Make sure you hit the like for me, please. All right, so our next one, we have at the top, of course, Diana, and it looks like she's in a very troublesome and shocking situation. And then also we have Tariq here at the bottom, and we know what happened with Tariq. I believe this is after. I believe this is right after the shooting. This is not before the shooting. This is after the shooting when he was going back to the closet to grab his changing clothes, right? And that's right when he was coming around that corner, and I believe that's when he seen Cooper's sax. BMF already aired, bro. So it's not coming back. BMF was done what, in March. I don't watch Outlander, so are you saying Outlander is coming right after Ghost? Let's see. So yeah, back into it. Um, yeah, like I said, this is when I believe he was going to go get his changing clothes, and that's when he's seen Sax. So here at the top, we see Diana. Looks like she's looking down at something, then she looks over. This might be, what leads to her going off the way she did. Maybe it wasn't a child. Because I remember I made a video about this, that it looks like to me she's looking down at someone. And then it's like maybe someone is dead, laying there on the ground or something like that, or maybe seriously injured. But I would go more leaning towards she or he has been taken out, and morning. Oh shoot! What do I see? Sorry about that. Let me go back to where we was at. All right, so yeah, back to where we was at. Okay, but yeah, and it kind of looks like she looks over at whoever it was that's responsible for it, and maybe she just goes ape mode. She just goes crazy. and goes after whoever it is that was responsible for it. Like it could very much be the scene right before we get to this. Because I mean, she's clearly wearing the same clothes, right? And it looks like to me that she's in the same facility. So it could be the scene we get right before we get to this. Let's see. A lot of scenes look like they take place in the same scene. I agree. That's what. Yeah, Diana hitting someone, Braden with his gun pointed, Tariq being choked. Look like one scene. I'll say all of it maybe except the part where you say Braden pointing the gun. Braden pointing the gun is taking place in L's dorm room. So this here is either the Tejada's house or the house Celine's parents' house in Connecticut. That's what it looks like they're at here, but that's definitely not the same place that Braden was at. Okay, so you said Outliner is airing on the 22nd of November. Um, so I wonder, is it possible that they could air Force and Outline at the same time? More than likely, they probably won't do that. But I wonder, could they possibly be airing two shows at the same time? Because I don't want to be taking no long break like that. But hey, it is what it is. All Diana's scenes are in that kitchen with the white cabins. Exactly. Uh, let's see. Go ahead and head to the next one. Now, here at the top, we have Braden. This is the scene I was talking about where I think he's at the hospital. And then at the bottom, we have Stephen Ott. So, Stephen Ott, this, if I'm not mistaken, I believe this is when Rashad was telling him, because I believe this is when he showed up to Rashad's place with Lorette Wash, which, who was the Democratic nominee at the time, right? At least she was at the top of the ticket to be the Democratic nominee. But after the events that happened with, James St. Patrick being taken out, that Lorette was trying to make Rashad her lieutenant governor. And that's when Rashad pulled the fast one on, like, look, it's either governor or nothing. And pretty much he forced Stephen Ott's hand and basically forced him to make him the nominee. So how does that compare to up here at the top? I believe that's related to at the top because, like I told you, I believe Braden is at the hospital, and I believe it's L that's probably had a overdose, and I believe Tariq is going to be at the hospital with him, right? So I believe he's going to be telling, similar to Ghost, if you can remember, here's these power parallels. Like, power is all about parallels, people. If you can remember when Holly was shot, right? And she was at the hospital, right before Tommy got to Holly, Ghost was talking to him and saying, she called me Ghost in front of the whole club. She didn't give up. That ain't discreet. Remember when he was talking to her about that? So basically he was telling Tommy that if she says the wrong thing in front of the wrong people, she gets hurt. You do the math, brother. Remember he said that. So I believe we're going to get a very similar situation here with Tommy, with Braden and Tariq in regards to Ellie. And I believe Tariq is going to basically force Braden's hand. That's the reason why they got the comparison, just like Steve and I. He's going to tell Braden that, look, she's a loose end. And if she continues with this drug added stuff, she's gonna, she's gonna eventually bring us all down because you can't trust an addict. You can't predict what they are going to do because when they need their fix, sometimes they'll sell out anyone to get what they need. So that's what I think the comparison is being done here. And remember, we already seen the scene where Braden is holding the gun on someone in L's room. So, like I told y'all earlier, I believe Braden is going to attempt to give L a chance, but she's going to prove Tariq right, and he's going to ultimately have to take her out. Okay. Ronnie, you said power back. Not exactly sure what you mean, but hey, I wonder if Zion was Effie's connect. Yeah, a lot of people are starting to say that. And it could be true, like I said, because we definitely did see. Um, we saw David said he helped Zion beat a what was it, a murder case or some kind of case, Rico case. That's what he said, and now he owes him. So, is it possible that when Effie said her connect stopped answering, it was because Zion was temporarily locked up? Very much could be the case. All right. So to the next one. Oh yeah. Now, this one is the best one we got yet. Because now I am about to break down to you guys. How many people I got in the chat? 14 people in the chat. Make sure y'all hit like if you haven't already. Because now I'm about to break down for you guys. Like I said, I'm definitely going to do a separate video for the people that's going to miss this. But I'm about to break down to you guys exactly how the death of Kamal Tate is going to take place. Let me go ahead and read the last comments. Okay, how mad would you be if it turned out Diana hitting someone was another dream of Therese? Hey, man, I wouldn't be surprised if they pulled that bull crap, but I mean, I don't know if I'll say I'll be mad about it, but it would be crazy because I mean, I definitely thought she's gonna be doing some damage. Dang, that'd be crazy though. I never even thought about that, but that could be the case. Crazy. It would be interesting if Effie laced L's drugs. Hey, Effie is the snake, so hey, I wouldn't put it past it. I told y'all that's Dre. And speaking of Dre, we have Dre here at the bottom, people, right? And um, remember in this scene, we had this is when he was at the warehouse and he was talking with his crew. And his new homie had just gotten out of jail. Remember, he got out for good behavior. Remember, he said that. And then that's when the Russians showed up, right? And they was accusing Dre of killing their boss Jason because Ghost set Dre up to make it look like that. So with that being said, you remember the good behavior shot one of the Russians because he just couldn't help himself, and basically that's when everything popped out, and they end up having a major shootout. Hold on to that real quick. Let's go ahead and head to the top. Now, as you can see at the top, we have your boy. We have your boy Carter, along with Kamal Tate. They're going to be busting into the Russian spot. There's your connection. And this is where Effie is going to be at as well. Now, how did they get the drop on the Russians? I'm not exactly sure, but that's not exactly important right now. What's important is that they're going to go into the Russian spot to do a bust, and it's going to end up being a shootout, just like we see here at the bottom with Dre and his homie. Now, this is the part y'all need to be paying attention to. Y'all ready? Remember, once the shootout happened, the homie got hit. Remember that? And Dre grabbed him and shot the guy that shot the homie. But shortly after Dre shot the guy that got the homie, another Russian guy showed up with a machine gun and was about to shoot Dre. So Dre ultimately had to use his homie as a shield and made him get shot up. Right? Now, let's go ahead and head back to the top. My bad. Who is Kamal with? Another snake, which is Carter. So could it be that we see that they're going to end up getting into a really bad shootout, right? And basically, Carter is going to be against the ropes, and he ultimately sacrifices Kamal to take the shots that was meant for him. That's what I believe is going to happen. That's why they got the comparison side by side, people. I decoded that shit. Dre used his homie as a shield. Carter is going to do the exact same thing to Kamal, people. That the death to Kamal is confirmed. That's what's going to happen. I'll bet anyone right now, if you want to try it, I'll bet you that's how it's going to happen. Real quick. So let's go back to the scene that I was talking about initially. Remember? Here we go. Remember I was talking about this scene here? This is when Carter is going to be talking to Rashad, because Rashad's going to be brought in once he figures out that his brother Kamal has been killed. And that's when Carter is going to try to put up some kind of BS story to tell him about what happened and how he was ultimately killed. But like I told y'all, Rashad is going to smell BS and know that he's lying. That's what I was talking about in the beginning. What actually happened is he sacrificed Kamal. And he was thinking Kamal has been nothing but a problem for me anyway, so it's best that I go ahead and get him taken out. So he's going to do something to sacrifice Kamal and get him taken out. I can almost guarantee you, I would say 95%. That's what's going to happen, people. I guarantee you. And it's going to happen episode 7. Guarantee you. It's probably I may be off on the episode, but I guarantee you I'm right about how it happened. Okay, so let me read some of these comments. Off topic, but do you think Unique will evolve into Breeze, or will someone new play Breeze? Yeah, I kind of already talked about this. As of now, I'm still leaning towards, Unique is going to turn out to be him. But I did see something that kind of may lean me towards it's not him. I will say that, but I'm not gonna just say on it just yet. But as of now, I believe, Unique is gonna turn out to be him. Aunt Delories will be in for season 3. If so, that would support another video that I'm gonna be bringing out. I did see somebody made a video or something about it, saying that Joseph Sakura said on his Instagram that we're gonna see her, I believe. So that's gonna be very interesting. So y'all don't have anything to say about how Kamal's gonna be sacrificed, but just like Dre did his homie? Okay, he said, imagine 50 Cent trolls us and never see what it looked like at all in Raising Canaan or Origins, and we we just see the back of his head watching TV and he gets shot. Man, that'd be crazy, but I doubt it. I'm pretty sure they're gonna go into detail with that. That'd be ignorant as hell, and he gonna piss off a lot of people if he do that. And I think he know it. Ain't no way they're gonna do that. All right, so next image, right? We get to your boy Zion at the top with the gun, and I'm pretty sure here he's probably shooting at Kane. And next at the bottom, we got I forgot the son's name. What's Cedric the Entertainer's son name on there? Anyways, this is come from episode 14 where he was taking a shot at Ghost and he missed, right? So basically he got the drop on him and he took the shot at Ghost and he missed. I think a very similar situation is going to happen here with Zion, but he's going to be taking a shot at Kane. So who the question is who is he going to get the drop? Who's going to give him the drop? And I believe it's going to probably be Snake as Effie. Snake as Effie going to give him the drop because I think Effie's plan is she's going to probably try to take out all of her potential enemies that can interfere so that she can get her escape plan to go ahead and go to California. So she probably gonna try to get Zion to take out Kane, take out Tariq, and the whole Tejada family, and then in return, Zion allows her to to just walk away free. But so I believe this is Zion taking a shot at Kane, just like Cedric the Entertainer's son was doing with Ghost. That's what I believe is going on here. Thank you, DeMarcus. That's that nigga name. Coop or something like that. Episode 10, final scene prediction. Uh, shit. You caught me off guard with that. I want to say Ghost is gonna be in the last scene, wherever it be. But it wouldn't shock me if a couple of these things. You know what? I can't give away another video that I already have. Well, I kind of can. I'm gonna say this. I believe at the end, Tariq will be shot or put in jail. I'm gonna put it like that. And Ghost is gonna show up at the end. Those are my predictions of how it will end. DeMarcus is good with remembering a lot of the. Oh God, that's why every time he in the building, bro, I'm like, bro, what's that ugly ass nigga name? Because I'll forget it. Like I said, if you ain't a main character or one of my favorite characters, I'm gonna forget your name. Yep. Carter was the son, and Coop is the Cedric the Entertainer's name. Yeah, I remember it now. All right, so on to the next one. We have Effie, and at the bottom we have Paz. So it's crazy. Paz's scenes is a little weird, bro. I'm trying. It's like episode 12. It's like I got the faintest memory of. Like I don't remember all of the scenes from episode 12. Probably because it was the weakest episode of the last 5. But dang it. I don't know if this is her when she's coming in after because I don't even think it was a shot of her rushing in after Angela has been shot. Was in the hospital. So what is going on here? Maybe it's I don't really know, honestly. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm stuck. But One thing I can say is that it looks like she's, something bad has happened for sure, and it looks like the same thing's going on with Effie. You know what I'm saying? She don't look happy up there, and perhaps because we did hear that, I heard rumors that we will be seeing Effie's mom in this particular season, the last 5 episodes. So could it be that maybe Effie got some bad news about her mother? Who knows? Maybe the person that Carter had the gun on that everybody was thinking is Pinky or something like that could turns out to be um, Effie's mom. Just never know. But yeah, I think this is shortly before she's being chased out of the Russian spot. Um, Let me look at some more comments. Let's see. If and when Kamal Tate is sacrificed, Rashad Tate will appear and take out at least 2 people. I agree with that, and I'm telling you, it's going to happen. Carter's gonna sacrifice him. Guarantee you. I think Effie is more like pink sneakers than Dre though. Effie like pink sneakers. I mean, not really. Pink sneakers didn't have that much screen time, and Pink Sneaker was just a hired, a murder. She was just a hired assassin for the most part. So I don't know how they are similar at all. She didn't even have no personality really. Word is Tariq might get back with Effie again. He will. Yeah, I kind of already touched on that. But yeah, he will. But it's gonna be very brief. He's gonna basically just get her to, basically he's gonna just be using her to basically he's gonna be using her so that he can get what it is he need from Noma, I believe. That's what it's gonna be. But it's not gonna be like, oh, I'm in love with Effie again. I don't think. Okay, so it says pink sneakers had bodies. Effie ain't called none. Exactly. Pink sneakers was a killer. Effie has more of a finesse game. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to the next one. All right. So we got at the top we got Detective Carter, and at the bottom we got Attorney Daniel Warren. So Warren here at this particular time, I believe this is when he was talking with the family about what Ghost had in his will, letting them know that basically, Ghost had some terms on how to, who would get some money, who would get some of his asset, the money, and how would you achieve to get, how you're gonna get it. Like basically, he told Tariq he had to go to school. Tasha, you ain't getting that nigga. And Grandma Estelle, I'm gonna pay your rent for a month, for I think a month or a year. What was it? A year. And yes, of course, she inherited some money. But how does that align up to with Carter here? That's a little weird. Do y'all think this is the same scene? No, it's not because he doesn't have his vest on. So where is Carter here? Could this be him at the bar, maybe? And how does this? I don't know. I'm a little shocked. It looks like he's looking down at someone, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not exactly sure, but maybe it has something to do with his wife or something like that. Because with Warren, it was the death of someone, and then here could be. Maybe someone that Carter was close to is dead. I don't know. That one's challenging. Pink sneakers. Okay, yeah, I already read that. Cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and just go to the next one on that. All right. So now we're at Drew at the top when he's at the jail. Look like he's in the fight. Then here at the bottom, from the original Power, it looks like I want to say this is when um this is when the car crash happened when Tommy was going against the Italians. So are they saying today that maybe this fight between um Drew that he's getting into with someone is mob related or gang related perhaps? Because we know that when Tommy was into it with the Italians, that was the case. So when Drew gets in jail, a blast from the past could perhaps come out to to hunt him. Maybe maybe some of the old Russian connects people are in there, or someone from his past life, or it's anything. I don't know, but I would say it's probably got something to do with him going to get into it with a crew. Hey, chill out, support. Maybe he got a type or something, man. Oh man, who would Pink Sneakers unalive? Because who did Pink Sneakers unalive? Because Luis and Holly were alive after Pink Sneakers. Hold up. I mean, she may didn't kill nobody on the show, but she definitely was a killer. They said she was. But yeah, that is true though. All of her attempts was a failed attempt. Now that I think about it. She didn't kill nobody. She tried to kill Liliana, failed. Tried to kill Ghost, failed. Tried to kill Louise, failed. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. DeMarcus Slick making his case right now. That's crazy. Cause yeah, I mean Effie tried to kill folks and failed too. So maybe maybe she is like plate niggas more than we thought. That is wild. Oh yeah, that's true. Thank you. She did kill Annabelle. Yep, slit his throat. She got him. Absolutely. Yep, she got Annabelle for sure. But she did fail on a lot of people too, though. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and go to the next one with these slides. All right, so now we get to Monet being held at gunpoint. We're not quite sure who it was that has the gun on him. I believe it's the cop dude that be with Carter. And then of course we got Tommy being held at gunpoint by Vincent. Now, as we know, um, when Tommy was being held at gunpoint by Vincent, he ended up, getting the best of Vincent and ultimately taking him out. Now, up here with Monet, I seriously, seriously doubt that's the case with her. But what I could see happening is maybe, maybe someone else is going to be in the house, and she's telling whoever's holding the gun on Monet, someone else knocks them out or takes them out before that person maybe takes a shot at Monet, maybe one of her kids or something. But that's the best thing I can see going on with that. I mean, obviously, I seriously doubt Monet gets taken out by whoever has his gun on them. Or it could be just the person has the gun on them, they have a talk and leave. But one thing for sure is Monet is definitely held at gunpoint here, even though they haven't shown the gun. Not going to waste too much time on this one either. All right, next here, definitely see a parallel here. Um, we see Ghost at the bottom, and this is when he saw Tariq coming in for the first time, and he was like, "Son, what are you doing here?" And then we go here at the top, and we see Tariq at his establishment, and it looks like he's eyeing someone that he's a little shocked to see. He's like, "Hold on, what your little lad doing here?" And the question is, who is this person? You know what I'm saying? Let me hold on. Let me take a look at something. Yeah. So yeah, could we be seeing someone that we're not expected coming to maybe pay Tariq a visit? I mean, this person could be Noma. It could be even Paz, or anyone that that he don't expect to see that may come and shows up to be a potential threat. So that's what I think is going on here. You can see that both of them look like they're shocked to see who the person that they're seeing. All right. So read some more comments. It says, for Kanan to hire her, she had to have caught previous bite. Absolutely, yeah. They said that she was a killer from Miami. The GTG. What about the GTG? Because Effie didn't kill nobody from the GTG, did she? Not that I know of. I don't think she did. No. I hope Monet unalive Felicia Lewis. Hmm. She might. To be honest, I ain't never really even gave her no thought. But yeah, I can see her mouthing off because you know how women cops try to always be so tough when they got some authority. So Monet could show her catch her slipping and take her out. I can see that happening. Remember in the final episodes of season 4, there was a scene of a female assassin sent by Noma. We never, bro. It's crazy that you brought that up because I promise you, I was literally just thinking about her, literally, and I was like, bro, I should definitely do a video on her because they showed the dude assassin, you know what I'm saying, that had the silencer. He got taken out ultimately by Junior, and they also showed a female assassin that had some knives, looking like Melina from Mortal Kombat. So I just can't see them showing her for no reason and she doesn't play a part. So yes, absolutely, I agree with you. They probably gonna bring her back. Could this be her that's coming in? Who knows? But yeah, she's gonna play a part in something. And next we got the city of New York at the top, and of course, Truth at the bottom. Now, what I think is going on here, we know ultimately Ghost chose to get out of the life, right? And we know what they allegedly told us happened with him. So we know that they said Tariq is going to be given a choice to be to be at the top of the game and choose the streets, or you know get out of the game and live a happy, legitimate life. I believe this is foreshadowing and showing us here that Ghost chose to be legit and Tariq is going to choose the streets. That's why they got the city of New York here at the top, saying that Tariq is for the streets. And then, of course, they is saying the final episodes after that. And the last and final scene, they have Ghost and Tariq. Tariq here shooting someone. Ghost is falling from being shot. So, with that being said, um, I think that they're saying here that Tariq is possibly. I think it's. I mean, to be honest with you, I think it's saying that Ghost, basically, him trying to be legit is what led to his downfall. Him being on the streets is going to maybe get him on top. That could be what they're saying here. But at the same time, like I said, I believe Tariq is going to get popped by the end of this season. That's just my opinion. Or he's going his ass to jail. He ain't getting no happy ending. They look like nigga don't did too much. And I ain't even know Tariq hater like that. Like when, I ain't gonna lie, at the end of season 6, I was a Tariq hater. Matter of fact, I was a Tariq hater since season 4. but but after book 2 started, I had got over it. But I just think that's what's gonna happen though. So pretty much, people, that is the last scene. I mean, other than that, it's just gonna say like father, like son. So pretty much they're saying that, they're one and the same. So that is your trailer.
Morning,
That is
what
it.
do I see? Dark clouds forming, the heavens over me. But I say hallelujah anyway, 'cause tomorrow's a brand new day. Tomorrow's a brand new day, and the sun will shine down on me. Change gon' come finally. Tomorrow's a brand new day. Tomorrow's a brand new day.
Yep. So pretty much that's all I got for the trailer break, the analysts and the similarities of of the trailers. Let me stop the screen sharing. So what do y'all think? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. I'm pretty sure nobody else noticed, how similar the trailer was. And like I was saying, there's no way that they're gonna do a trailer very similar to the end of the original Powers trailer like that, and have it line up and add up side by side. You know what I'm saying? Like that, exactly the same, without them knowing this was going to be the final season of Ghost. So they were finessing when they said that. Them folks knew. Let me see any new comments. In the OG Power intro, you see a man, likely Ghost, walking out a building. And in book 2 intro, you see someone, likely Tariq, walking up the stairs. Yeah, so it's implying, looks like, that Ghost is leaving the game and Tariq is Tariq is basically climbing the ladder to get in the game. That's what I see when I see that. Do you think we will see Elisa Marie in part 2 of Book 2 Ghost? No. Kane will be the last to hottest standing. I think Kane and Dino is gonna survive. It's time for Tasha to go. What you got on Tasha, man? Tasha should have been gone. Damn. Yeah, I think Tasha out of here too, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Definitely think she out of here. So yeah, damn. I literally been on here 2.5 hours and didn't even notice it yet. It didn't feel like it, but damn, it's been 2.5 hours. So I mean, but yeah, like I said, when I was doing the video individually, it was like an hour-long video, and I just didn't think my views was gonna be crap because I'm pretty sure folks were like, damn, it's just an hour. I ain't looking at that. Or if they did look at it, they probably gonna look at like maybe 5 minutes of it and then turn it off. So like I just do a live with it. Then, put it out there for later on use and then maybe chop it up a little bit, perhaps. But yeah, I definitely got another video, perhaps two more videos that I'm gonna drop today. I mean, it's already kind of getting late, so maybe I'll just drop one. Because I know it's 5 here, but for y'all that's on the East Coast, it's already 8. Diana's story could go either way. She either dies, survives, and losing the baby, or both. Yeah, for sure. Like I said, I did think that she was gonna die initially, but I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards she's gonna survive now. Man, like I did just wake up when I was here, but damn, I look like I just woke up. But so like anybody have any other remarks, anything that you want to ask yourself before I get up off here? Tariq and Braden might fall out. I believe they will too, bro. I definitely think they're gonna fall out. I mean, they could end up, maybe in the new spinoff, getting back cool. But I do think it's gonna end. This season's gonna end with them not on good terms. Shoot. Power Origins should be an analogy series based on a character for each season. I don't know though. I think it'd be hard for them to get out because I kind of feel like Ghost and Tommy got like so much story to uncover that they would need more than just a season to be able to cover all of that. So that's my only thing with that. Top shit. Said like Ghost and Tommy would be season 1. Monet would be season 2. Yeah, I mean, me personally, like I said, I don't think they're gonna do it like that because I just think Ghost and Tommy's story is too big for them and too broad for them to just, cover it in one season. Now, what they could do is put Ghost and Tommy, them they get one, and then I could definitely see, for me, I could see them doing one with the Tejadas. I told you already. I think they was giving us a test trial to see how the fans would react to the flashbacks of Monet. And if everybody seemed to be engaging in it, like they mess with it, they probably give us a prequel of it. Tommy, Tariq, Braden, D-Mac, and Marshall should be in the next. I actually got a video, DeMarcus, that I'm gonna do about that. Yep, I could definitely see that happening. Kane should have been worked with Tariq instead of Hayden. Right, they would have accomplished a lot more because Tariq is the brain, you the muscle, nigga. Y'all would have been a perfect match if that nigga would have just stopped hating. But he could stop hating. So anything else y'all want me to cover before, you know what I'm saying? Oop, before I get up off here? What idea of a spinoff name would you come up with? Shit. Mm, spinoff name. Let's see. First off, let me identify who I think would make a good spinoff. Uh, like I said, I just gave you one with the Tejada, so let's see. Let's see, Power Book 6 or something, and it'll be titled. I don't know, bro. You have to give me a minute on that. That's crazy. I ain't never thought about it. Um, hold up. Could you see a spinoff with Davis, Theo, and RSJ when they were younger? I don't know, bro, because I don't know how they would make that story interesting. I know I'll never underestimate Power's writers no more, but I don't know how they're gonna make that work. I just don't think the characters would be interesting enough. Hmm. DeMarcus was saying, what if Davis killed Ghost Pops? Bro, that'd be so damn crazy, bro. Cause so technically that means that Davis killed Tariq granddaddy. Bro, that would be a crazy twist, though, bro. It really would. So basically, the you're saying that the young punks that them drug dealers, we need to pay them drug dealers to leave them alone. When Uncle Gabe was saying that the person that ended up taking him out was Davis, and Theo took the rap for it. That'd be wild, bro. You know what? Legacy would, but Legacy to me sound kind of more like a kind of sound more like a more of a modern day one. It's not a prequel. It'd be more of a sequel. But yeah, that's actually a really good name. That would be possible. We were always under the assumption that Breeze and Canyon killed Ghost as well. Bro, I should make a video about that, right? I should definitely make a video about that. That it was indeed Davis who killed Ghost Daddy. That'd be crazy. Cause yeah, I definitely thought Breeze and Canyon, more so Breeze for me, was behind Ghost's dad dying. I actually also thought that um, that Ghost himself may have taken his dad out. Mm, what is this video though? Well, if we ain't got nothing else, anybody got nothing else, I'm about to go ahead and hop up off here. I definitely enjoyed the time and stuff like that, sharing. Breeze was in BML. Yeah, there was somebody named Breeze in there. I caught that too. Book Power Book 6, Raising Lorenzo. Nah, that nigga too damn young. You know how much they would have to skip some years. They would have to skip like at least 10, 12 years or something like that to even make that happen. So what, Tariq grow a beard or something? Unless they stop using Michael Rainey and use a totally different character and go into the future. But I seriously doubt they do that. Because if it was Kanan, Ghost wouldn't. If it was Kanan, Ghost wouldn't hesitate only killing them instead of getting them arrested. Facts, I agree with that. So I definitely don't think Kanan was involved. Like I said, I just more so thought it was Breeze. Plot twist: Amari Hardwick returns to play older Tariq. Hell nah. Hell no. It'd be crazy as hell. That bro better not try to do that shit. But nah, that ain't happening. I can guarantee you that won't happen. If they was to do that, they'd just cast another actor to play him. It wouldn't be no damn Amari Hardwick. But like I said, I could definitely see him playing in Origins. Yeah, now that may happen. Amari Hogwarts could narrate for Origins if the money right. Yeah, I think he will. And he could also play him, like I said. Don't be surprised. I think Ghost killed his father, and it will show on Power Origins. Very much possible. Because, like I said, when I first heard Uncle Gabe speak about it on episode 10, I first initially thought that's what happened. Like Ghost killed him. I actually thought as well that Ghost's dad was Breeze and that he killed him. Because it kind of made, it kind of made it add up, you know what I'm saying? Because you know how Power love these parallels, and then the like father like son thing. You know, Ghost was talking about how his father told him to turn their back on the streets and stuff like that, and now he's trying to tell him the same thing. So it would make sense that Ghost killed Breeze, was his dad, and then Ghost got his name Ghost, and Tariq kills, you know, kills Ghost, and it's like a vicious cycle of the sons killing their father to be on top. It'd be crazy. When Uncle Gabe mentioned Ghost's dad death, Ghost had this look of guilt on his face, like he knew it was his fault, and it hinted at Therese taking him out. Yeah, that's what I was saying too. Do you think Kanan will go back and work for Simrad in raising Kanan? Uh, no, because I think unless some kind of way Simrad get his hands on some kind of coke or heroin. No, because they'll be like taking a step back. Why would he take a step back? But I do find it interesting that all of a sudden Simrad just stopped being on the show. Like I wonder they're gonna give us some closure on what happened with him. When you think about it, book two is just a modern repeat of Ghost's life. Uh, but instead of James, it's Tariq. Yeah, for sure. I'm pretty sure they purposely wrote it like that. Because if you pay attention, Braden's doing all the shit that they said they pretty much we saw Tommy doing. Not still, of course, not quite as vicious and crazy as Tommy yet, but he may become that. And then you find Tariq doing all the stuff that Ghost was doing, lying like him, making moves like him, stuff like that. So yeah, but anyways, though, yeah, I'm about to go ahead and start working on. I hope it don't. I hope it doesn't end with a cliffhanger. It probably will. If Tariq gets I mean, if Rock gets, I don't know how to say Tariq. If Rock gets Marvin killed, I think Juke will kill Rock. Juke has the perfect reason to kill Rock because she got both of her parents killed. There is a reason Juke feared Rock. Hmm. Juke taking out um, Rock would be interesting and not nothing that I ever thought about. But me personally, if I had to bet on it and I had to just guess, I would say Rock's gonna be taken out. And let's say if Rock ends up getting taken out, I would say either she would get taken out by Kanan himself, D Wid's brother, which could turns out to be Zion, Um, and like I said, it was a channel, getting her a live. He made a very interesting video saying that that he could be the head of the Rock Street Killers, and he said maybe that the name Rock Street Killers came from the people that basically tore down Rock's business, because Rock was running stuff for a good little while, but he could be the person. They could be the people that took out Rock, and they got their name Rock Street Killers. Uh, there's still more to expect from Kane and Unique and Juke. Well, clearly Kanan and Juke, and I would have to say Unique too, because why else would they have this nigga looking like he's dead and just come back? Kanan feared Juke. I don't know if I say he feared her, but he respected her for sure. You believe the theory on famous surviving raising Kanan ends up being no? I do not think that's him. I believe Famous is absolutely out next season. I think what's going to happen with Famous is he's going to become famous. He's about to get ready to, live his dream, and then he's going to ultimately get taken out by a blast from the past. Either Freddy's crew going to come back and hunt him, or Buck 20's crew, or somebody like that going to come back, and the bullet might actually be for Kanan, and Famous ends up taking it, and that's the reason why Kanan names his son Sean. Do you think another Tariq gets a spinoff? Yes, because I don't think Tariq will be killed. I just think he's going to be wounded or go to jail. He probably will get another spinoff. This nigga Mark, DeMarcus with I miss Roddy Baptist. Hey, that was my boy too. Be honest with you, bro, it's crazy. I normally don't participate in Halloween like that, but I might do it this year. And I might be my nigga Ronnie. Give me my box of Honey Nut Cheerios. Give me my bowl. Go get my winter breeze jacket and glasses, and then go to the party. Unique could teach Kanan how to chop up bodies. Unique could unalive Paul. Hmm. I mean, I don't understand why he would go after Paul unless Paul tried to come back or something. It's kind of an insult to name your son after your friend, take one for you, and then ultimately pop your own son years later. Hey, kind of nigga as hell, bro. When Ghost Cast went to Empire State Building before season 4 premiere, Patina Miller was with them, and she was also introduced as a member for the Ghost season 4 cast. Rock might still be alive. That would be very interesting. And then so happened they show her at the end, like an older version of her. But that'd be so crazy. Who's your favorite character in the Power universe? Man, that's hard for me to say. Like somebody asked me that before. I can give you my favorite for each spinoff, but like just my favorite of all time, that's kind of hard. But I mean, if I had to say, probably Ghost, probably Ghost, and then but if I'm going down the list of all the spinoffs and breaking it down, book two, my favorite character of book two is Kane. Uh, then after that, book three, Raising Canaan, would be my favorite villain. No, undoubtedly is Ronnie. I mess with Ronnie tough. But overall characters probably Probably Marvin. And then book 4, as of now, Tommy probably. Yeah, and then yeah, I mean that's pretty much it, right? Yeah. I think Tasha will kill Paz and Noma for Tariq. That'd be wild. If Rock's still alive, what the fuck would she be doing? Can't see her still in the game, so she probably in jail or in the church like her mom, Joyce. Oh Lord, Joyce is so terrible. But yeah, she probably, if she's still alive, I would say she her is in jail. I knew Ronnie was gone the moment his actor said he was in another show. Wasted opportunity. He could have lasted one more season. Absolutely, that man was a good character, and he was a phenomenal actor. Kanan, Kane, Jannard are my favorites. Hmm. Why you mess with Jannard though? The man think this. I mean, I guess. Appreciate the content, brother. 100. Appreciate you stopping through, bro. Wild shot. She could be connected to ghosts from behind the scenes. Man, that'd be hella crazy. That'd be hella crazy. That shit happened. Hmm. Jannard is watered down Kane. Bro, why did I say the same thing? Cause like I told you, I've been rewatching Force. I'm still on season 2. I've kind of got busy, so I think I'm on episode 6 now. But yeah, why this nigga Janai hating on Tommy just like Kane hating on Tariq? So you hit it right on the nail when you said that. That's exactly who that nigga is. He just find a reason to hate on Tommy, just like this nigga Kane find a reason to hate on Tariq. But to me, Kane got a lot more swag with his hating. You know what I'm saying? I mess with his hating. Now Janai, I don't like his hating. Janai and Kane should team up. Right, maybe they'll get to take out one of them niggas if they team up. But this is the question: if they do team up, who would be the one that they take out? They gotta choose. Let's say you only get one. This nigga came like, bro, I'm telling you, I've been doing this shit for four seasons. It gotta be this nigga Tariq. You help me take out this nigga Tariq, then we go after this nigga Tommy. You can see them arguing about it. And then this nigga Janard would be like, no, I'm telling you, you gotta be that white boy Tommy. I can just see them going at it, but that'd be so funny if the folks was teaming up, arguing over who they would take out. That should be so funny, man. Hey, they should definitely do a crossover and have them do that. That'd be funny. But unfortunately, I think Jannar gonna probably be taken out this season because with this being the last season of Force and they saying Tommy leaving Chicago, I just don't see Jannar making it past this season. Tariq might kill Jannar to save Tommy and Force in a crossover episode. That'll be crazy. Imagine a spinoff with Kane and Janai together. Them folks would be so ignorant, bro. Them folks would be so ignorant. But I could definitely see them bumping heads though. Diamond will become enemies with Tommy. Yeah, I think that's gonna happen. It did suck because they was like a little team the first two seasons, but by how season 2 ended, and with this being the last season of 3 of Force, I think they will become enemies. See Shantae smoking Vic. Maybe. I know Shantae gonna get her ass taken out this season. It's probably gonna be by Janai. Hmm. Claudia is probably still alive because she was hidden. She was hidden in the stomach like Lobo's was. She wasn't hit in the neck or throat. That's Jay. D-Mac might kill Miguel. Miguel. D-Mac. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Not something I really thought about. People sleep on Claudia. I mean, shoot. I don't know if folks sleep. Maybe, because I know I don't think about it. But you definitely right. They just showed her get stabbed in the stomach, so she definitely could be alive. You know how this stuff works. Um, for also, I was gonna make a video about this, and I still might do it, but I want to talk on the Salim situation, whether he's alive or not. I was just doing some thinking, and if you really think about it, from the original Power all the way to book 2, shoot, Raising Canaan, actually, I believe too, and maybe Force as well. I'm not exactly sure on that one, but it's very rare when if a character gets shot once and they die. Think about it. Unless it's a headshot, they rarely die from a one shot. Think about this. We can go down the line. Let's start off with season 1. Season 1, the characters that was killed. The first character that got killed was Miguel. Ghost shot him in the head, so clearly he's gone. And then after that, another let me see, what's in that? Annabelle got his throat sliced. So we talking about gunshots. And then let's see, Roller was shot multiple times, so that's how we knew he was gone. Um, Holly got shot once. She survived. Anybody else in season 1 that got killed or shot? I'm trying to think. Y'all can help me remember. Well, a Power movie would be cold as hell. We say Carter was the one that sent Junior that USB. Yeah, I did a video on that, bro. I believe so too. Sax was already gone by the time Tariq asked Tate for the green. Exactly. I believe it was Carter indeed that gave him that flash drive too. When Paj told Carter she lost her son, look how Carter tried to act like he didn't know much about it. About Junior. Yeah. Imagine if Shanti get her hands on D-Mac like Jukebox did, kidnap Tariq. I can see her doing some shit like that. Kanan was stabbed and set on fire and somehow survived. True. But I'm more so trying to focus on people who got shot by a gun. But yeah, that's true. But yeah, I believe that's all the people that were shot in season 1. I'm trying to make sure. But and we talking about big characters, really. We ain't talking about like characters that's actually been on the show. That's not wasn't just a one scene wonder. Who that is? In my opinion, Shanti looked more like an older Jukebox than Jukebox origin actress in OG Power. Ghost got shot once and died. Ghost not dead. That's what I'm telling you. But we're gonna go ahead and go to season 2. Who else got shot in season 2? Uh, season 2. Who got shot in season 2? See, Sean got shot, but Sean got shot in his chest, then to the head. So, who else? The dude at the mechanic dude, he got shot in the head, so his ass was gone for sure. Hmm. In my opinion, oh, okay. Dre shot Ghost and OG Power and Kanan Sage Ghost and Tommy. Right. He got shot once and lived. Tommy got shot once and lived as well. Um, Greg Knox, he got shot up in season 3 by Lobos and them in the chest. So what I'm basically is pointing out outside of Angela, because let me see, what about season 4? Who got Jukebox? She got shot multiple times, so she's dead. She did die. Um, what's the dude name that was with? I mean, obviously Milan got shot multiple times too, so he indeed died. What's the dude that for Patar? Patar got shot in the head, right? And he was gone. Season 5, we know Kanan got shot multiple times as well. So yeah, then that many people died in season 2. Yeah, Q Dubs, and he definitely got shot multiple times. Brock got shot multiple times as well. Lobo's boy toy, but we didn't even see what happened to him. He got killed off screen. Brains in Big Country. You're right. Brains in Big Country did get shot only once, but where did he shoot them? In the back, yeah. You're right. But they wasn't too big of characters either, though. Like they were more like just a you know co-star characters. They played to show up here and there. They wasn't really big characters. Really, the people that you pay attention that I'm really talking about is characters that were kind of big. Like they were in the show multiple episodes, and when their time came, that they get shot, they survived it. Ray Ray. Ray Ray got shot more than once. Okay, if you pay attention, when he tried to get the gun, we heard the first shot. And remember, Tommy was picking up the bullets. That tells you that too. The shells from the ground. It was multiple shells that Tommy picked up because Ray Ray got shot multiple times. Because he heard the first shot, boom. Like they showed Ray Ray attempt to grab the gun. Then you heard the first shot, and then that's when Ghost and Tommy kind of ducked a little bit, and Ghost was trying to hurry up and get in there to make sure it wasn't Tariq who got shot. Then you heard another shot, and you think they showed Tasha outside of the building, and you could see the flashes from the gunshot inside the window going off again. So Tariq shot him multiple times. Season 3, those Koreans were popped by ghosts to save Tommy life. Milan died. Lobos died. Right. Lobos got shot multiple times, though, to the chest. And the Koreans, they not really big characters, but either way, Ghost shot him in the head. The Korean dude. I think the first shot off screen was tricked us into thinking it was Tariq. And his damn heartbeat covering shit. Only to show us it was Ray Ray. Yeah, of course. Yeah, they definitely did like that to trick us. Remember in season 4, Tariq used Kanan's story of how Ghost broke into Bree's apartment to break into Ray Ray's apartment. Yeah. Well, I mean, what about it? It's definitely how he got into the apartment. But yeah, my whole purpose of me saying that though was that um there is a possibility that Salim could be dead because he only got hit in the stomach. Only got hit once. He could be alive. That was my whole purpose of me really going through all that. By the history of power, you know what I'm saying? People who get shot one time, they be surviving. I mean, look at Howard when he got hit. That nigga survived too. Tariq was already learning from what Kanan taught him. If only Kanan was there to help Ray Ray. Yeah, then they never would have got into that situation where, you know, they gotta come up with something to try to save that little nigga. Also, like Ghost told him though, if he would have just let him and Tommy handle this shit, then they wouldn't have been in that situation. So, mm. But anyway, though, y'all, I'm about to ready to go ahead and log out. Appreciate all of y'all who came through. You know what I'm saying? Tariq getting hit with a bag of oranges. Remember season 6, episode 7, Like Father, Like Son? Ghost warned Tariq not to think he was smarter than him. That was the final warning. So if Ghost returns, no words, I reckon. Now, he ain't gonna kill him. That's for sure. Like Amari Hogwood already talked about, if he was to return, he wouldn't return to kill Tariq. So no, that ain't happening. All right, man. Like I said, I'll catch y'all next time. I'm gonna start trying to do more lives and stuff. More often and stuff. Will it probably be this long? Hell no. But I'm gonna start going live a little bit more. But yeah, like I said, definitely appreciate all of y'all stopping through. And but until the next time, I'm up out of here.